If you have really bad sciatica pain, you've probably tried quite a few things. You may have tried this or this, and I know for sure you've definitely tried this. But here's the truth. If your sciatica is the result of tight and weak muscles, especially your piriformis, all of these things that I've just shown you are not really going to help you get it better. In fact, the worst thing that you can do for a tight piriformis that's causing sciatica is to stretch it. But thankfully, not all hope is lost when it comes to sciatica. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises that you can do today to help strengthen your piriformis muscle and get relief from that painful sciatica that you've been suffering from. But first, here's a quick disclaimer. Now, when we are dealing with painful sciatica, it is, first of all, very important to figure out where the root cause of the issue is. Now, there's 2 types of sciatica that one can suffer from. And sometimes it can be a combination of both, but often it's these 2 main causes. All right. So the first cause is a disc herniation or something pressing on the nerve near the vertebrae. Now, these exercises are not necessarily the best for that type of sciatica. You're more than welcome to try them. I do them for my sciatica that I suffer from. But if you're finding that these aren't really helping, I would recommend watching this video right here where I go over more specific exercises for more disc herniation and spine-based sciatica. Okay. So these exercises are great for sciatica that is coming from the piriformis muscle. Now, the piriformis muscle runs over the sciatic nerve. In fact, the sciatic nerve runs just underneath it. And unfortunately, when the piriformis muscle is weak, it tightens up. The reason it does this is because our muscles are trained when they are feeling weak or when they are feeling unstable, they are trained to respond by tightening and squeezing. Well, of course, if you put tightness and pressure on top of a nerve, it is going to be irritated, it is going to burn, and it is going to potentially shoot all the way down your leg. Now, one way that you can figure out how or what kind of pain you are suffering from, whether it's disc herniation pain or piriformis sciatica pain, is if the pain is distinctly coming from just the one side of your leg, more in the glute, and it is shooting down your leg, that's a pretty good sign that it's piriformis sciatica pain. Now, of course, all of this is just educational advice. If you are unsure, I would 100% recommend seeing a doctor in your area that you trust. But if you're looking for some relief in the interim, you are more than welcome to try these exercises and see if they work well for you. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to tell the piriformis muscle that instead of it being weak and needing to protect itself by tightening up, we are actually going to strengthen it ourselves, which is going to have the reverse effect. When we strengthen a muscle, it actually causes it to relax in most cases. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go to the first exercise. So for this first exercise, we want to have something that we can balance near or just hold on to so that we don't topple over. We're going to stand on our good leg. So if we are feeling the sciatica in the left leg, which is this one for me, we want to be able to stand on the right leg. Okay. So I'm standing near a table here that's going to help me balance while I'm doing this, just in case I feel unsteady or I can't hold it through the motions. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring our sciatica leg. We're going to first bring it up to 90 degrees. Okay. Then we're going to slowly open our leg like this. And what we want to do while we're doing that is we want to squeeze in this area with that sciatica leg. Okay. So again, we come up first to find our bearings, up to 90 degrees if you can, but if you can only go to here, that's totally okay. Then as best as we can, we want to keep this part of our body and this leg facing this direction, facing forward. Then we want to open up. You see how my body is staying this way, staying forward. We want to engage in this back part here. So I'll do it this way so y'all can see. Okay, we want to lift up. And then we want all of the motion to be coming from the engaging of the piriformis muscle as we come out and bring our leg almost to 90 degrees. Okay, so again, from the front, up, open up like that, while keeping our hips engaged forward. And we should feel a nice squeeze in the back here. All right. We can do this 8 to 10 times. So this is 1 rep, opening up,
and then you can do that twice, 3 times, 8 to 10 times. We can do a couple of sets, and that is exercise number 1. And these are called standing piriformis openers.
All right, so for the second exercise, what we are going to do is we are going to go on our side with the piriformis sciatica leg up. Okay, so in this instance, it's my left leg. So my left leg is going to be up for this demonstration. Okay, so we're going to come on our side. We are then going to slightly, as you can see here, slightly bend our knees. So again, our sciatica leg is on top. We want to not lean too far back. We want to be very stacked up like this, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to lift up the sciatica leg about as high as we can. So not like this, because you see we're losing some of the form here, but we want to come up. And then when we start to feel it kind of on the side of our leg, that's a good indication that we need to do the next step, which is to turn our whole leg outwards. And we should feel a squeeze in the glute area, in our bum, okay? We want to bring it down, relax for a couple of seconds. Then remember, we're going to go straight up and then turn our whole leg. Now, I have very tight hamstrings, so ideally, as I'm watching my form, even as I'm doing it right now, I want to be straighter, and then I want to turn my leg, and I should feel it right back here, right in this glute area, okay? When we feel it there, that means the piriformis is working, right? So again, we want to do this exercise 8 to 10 times. We can do a couple of sets. And what, again, this is doing is this is just helping activate even more of that piriformis muscle. So again, up, turn, and we should almost feel like, our butt cheeks are squeezing together during this exercise, okay? So that's the second exercise. Those are side-lying piriformis openers. All right, so for the third exercise, what we are going to do is we are going to go on all fours here in a second, and we are going to open up our piriformis muscle, but this time we are going to do it while engaging our core as well. All right, so as you can see here, this is my left side. This is the piriformis that I'm trying to work, okay? So what we want to do is go on all fours. We don't want to sink our core down. We want to be nice and straight up right here, okay? Then what we're going to do is we are going to sideways open up our leg, the one that hurts, and then we are going to open it slightly, just like that. Now, I unfortunately have very weak glute medius muscles, so we might feel a little tightness or cramping on the side here, not where the piriformis is, but more on the side. But what we want is we want to open, keep ourselves stable here as much as we can, open there, and then slightly rotate our leg back, okay? We do that, we're gonna feel a lot of muscles working in here, but that should cause some of the pain that you're feeling to go down. So we wanna do this 10 times, so keep ourselves stable. 1, 2, 3, and open up just like that, okay? So we can do that 8 to 10 times, like that, good. And then one more. Just like that. Okay. So we can do 2 sets of those, 8 to 10 exercises, 8 to 10 reps. And that is the third exercise, the piriformis openers on all fours. Great job. Now, as we're doing these exercises, I just want to go over a few cautions that I want us to be aware of as we're going through this. So if your sciatica pain changes in type, so let's say you start doing these exercises and initially you were feeling some burning, but now it's tingling or it's numbness, you should definitely go see a trusted health professional in your area and get an evaluation, okay? Another sign that we want to watch for is if, say, the sciatica pain was only going down to your knee, let's say, and now it's starting to go down to your toes, that's another sign that these exercises are probably not appropriate and you should go see a professional musculoskeletal expert in your area, okay? Now, what we do want to watch for, whether you've been seen by someone or whether this is your first time feeling this pain, is if, let's say you have sciatica pain down your leg, and over time, the pain starts to move up closer to your spine or even right into your piriformis, and that's the only place it's going. It's starting to go up your leg. That's actually a good sign. That's a concept called central sensitization. That basically means that your body's perception of the pressure on your nerve
is starting to get less and less, which is good. That means that the inflammation is going down and potentially your piriformis is getting stronger if the piriformis is the root cause of the pain that you're feeling. Okay, so if you have any doubt or you're concerned about your pain, again, go see a trusted health professional. They can best assess you. But if you're in the in-between and you're just looking for something to temporarily alleviate the pain, my hope is that my experience with these exercises can be something that is helpful to you. But again, go see a trusted health professional if you have any doubts or concerns. All right, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more exercises just like this one, especially for sciatica, I have a free group where I go over a bunch more exercises to help keep you mobile. Whether you're 25 or 55, mobility and muscle strength is especially important for longevity. So you can click the link in the description below to check out my group, and I'd love to see you over there. And if you want to see more videos like this one going over exercises for sciatica, especially if it's sciatica that's coming from a disc herniation, I would recommend watching this video here. Inside, I go over exercises that can help with that type of sciatica and hopefully get you some quick relief and help you live a longer and healthier life. Click here to see that video. All right, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And remember to always stay active. Thanks.